Away we go. All right. Aloha. Welcome back, everyone. This is Wolf. You're tuned in to Waking Up with Wolf. And thank you so much for joining in, especially for those of you joining in on the future. And yeah, we started a little bit late today. I'll take full responsibility with that. We had some extra investigations that were taking place inside the astral that, in that situation, just took priority. Not a common thing, but I do just want to be able to thank you for showing up and for joining us whenever you got a chance. And hey, maybe it was supposed to happen this way, and now that we're doing it a little bit later, some people are going to get to tune in who maybe wouldn't have normally gotten to tune in live. But nonetheless, thank you so much for being here. As we get started, again, just start listening to your body, just start connecting with your breath. Give yourself a little bit of a massage wherever you need it, massaging your legs, and we'll just do a quick introduction. We'll get into some meditation, and then we'll get into our chakra practice meditation, and then we'll be on with our day. And of course, if you've got your light guardian crystals, then please feel free to activate those now. Charging it up with love. Sweet, awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. So again, just start massaging wherever you need it. Pulmonaries are a great place to be able to massage. Usually there's like super sensitivity there. So just give that a little bit of massage. Massage your shoulders, massaging your neck. Oh, even just like massaging your earlobes, wherever you need it. Wherever you need it, that's where you give it. So again, for those of you who may be entirely new, thank you again so much for everyone for joining in. I'll try and like wave at people on Instagram to the best of my ability as you guys are joining. For those of you who may be entirely new, my name is Brendan. I'm the director, team captain amongst many captains for ParadigmShiftCentral.com, a real-world interactive game to be able to help assist with the shift in consciousness by encouraging and supporting creators and leaders to change the world through acts of creativity and compassion. So be sure to go to ParadigmShiftCentral.com after this. If you haven't yet, download our mobile app to be able to get notifications for updates on live broadcasts and new content. And of course, you can also connect to my Instagram if you're not there yet. And also, you can connect to our public live chat as well to be able to connect with more shifters. And again, that's all through the main website. And of course, if you enjoy these broadcasts, you can also support on Patreon. If you're tuning into these, it is highly encouraged that you also check out the Patreon and add your support when you can, because we as a community, you guys, help make this possible. So it is our collective support. We do things a little bit differently here. It is the individual micro contributions of the community that allow this to be possible. So it's a super, super cool model. So thank you again, guys, for all of your support in any form. It is all greatly appreciated. And of course, when you join on Patreon, you get all sorts of cool perks and discounts on items for the Quest item shop. And again, these are part of the items, part of the game. When you have the shift buttons, part of the game is you like give these to people, and then you can like earn points, and then at the end of the month you can earn prizes. Eventually we're going to be giving away lightsabers at the end of the month. So enough about that. Let's get into what it is that we are here for. But thank you for allowing me to just give you guys a quick update for those of you who may be entirely new. As we come into this practice, this is about being able to create momentum, routine, starting off our day with that intentional first foot. Like, that is a huge thing that we as humans have to be fully responsible. We decide how our day will be based on our attitude, and our attitude is what determines our altitude. That's a quote that you can kind of take with you today. So as I'm saying this, just continue to massage yourself wherever you need it. We're just going to chit chat for a little bit, and then we're going to drop it to some gratitude meditation. But think about that, though, that your attitude determines your altitude, right? So how are you seeing things? Are you seeing things from the perspective that, yes, this is helping me grow? Yes, this is helping me become more resilient. Yes, this is helping me learn how to create healthy boundaries. All of those things that usually we think of as kind of like, being like, oh, this sucks. What if our attitude can change the way how we see that, and then rise us into a place where we're just like, oh wait, this is actually helping me grow, this is actually helping me learn. So there's a lot of people out there that would really benefit from being able to receive your leadership in terms of that mindset. So it is a gift. It is a gift to be able to share that attitude of just not even just like positivity in a sense that's just like, like it's a gratitude attitude is the way how we do it. So Awesome. And of course, a couple things I'll mention again. Just keep massaging yourself here wherever you need it. Just start dropping into your breath. A couple things I will mention. Today is very important. Today is actually a new moon. This is our actual second new moon within the month of July, which is actually like very, very special if we're just, counting numbers and stuff relative to dates. They call this I think they call this like a black new moon or something like that because it's really rare. It's really uncommon. So this is a great time to be able to like drop into intentions. And of course, as Emra was saying, that's how I'm going to pronounce your name for now. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you being here, man. And children of the earth. I don't want to assume gender, but um, we are moving into the Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate is a very powerful time that people talk about. Moving towards 8/8 in August within Leo is a very, again, if anything, it's an opportunity. It's like one of those like jump portals within like Star Fox where you like fly through it and you're like and then you like go faster and everything like that. So how we choose to bring our energy into this moment is going to choose how we bring it forward into the next stages of the coming months, and especially with the new moon now. So this is a great chance for us to just be able to drop into our hearts and to just be in a place of gratitude. And another very cool thing, another very, very, very cool thing, some of you may not have known this, we have successfully celebrated the 20th anniversary of the movie The Matrix as of yesterday. July 30th, 1999 is when The Matrix came out. Crazy, right? So go back and watch that movie if you feel called to. That movie has some very interesting stories to it that may be more real than we realize, but we'll save that for another discussion. Let's drop into some meditation, roll your shoulders, lift up your spine, thanking everyone again for being here. We'll go through this relatively effectively, and so again, us just chit-chatting, it's just us a way to be able to wake up and share some good vibes. So thank you guys again for being here and for rocking it together. So, with that said, let's meditate together. Let's strengthen our magnetic fields. Let's align ourselves with our breath. Let's practice dropping into this place of peace and filling our cups with serenity. Relaxing here, shifting into a place of quiet calmness. Begin connecting with your breath. Gentle inhales through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose and the mouth. Give yourself this gift. Forget what it is that you need to do in an hour from now. Forget what it was yesterday that might have been occupying your mind. Practice being present right now. And as you breathe, feeling the inhale meeting the exhale, pay attention to that moment when they interface. The exhale meeting the inhale. There's a part of your breath right now that you probably have not paid attention to much recently. Find it. Maybe it's right on the inhale. Maybe it's right on the exhale. Continue to breathe, finding this rhythm for yourself. And as you breathe here, what we're going to do, we're going to practice gratitude. I want you to practice having gratitude for a variety of things, but right now, practice having gratitude simply for your breath. As you breathe in, I want you to tell yourself that this breath is the most delicious thing you could possibly experience in this moment. So imagine that you're like eating the breath. Imagine the breath is almost like a delicious piece of the most succulent chocolate that you've ever had. It just tastes so good and you're so grateful to experience it. Bring in that same joy as if this was like a piece of gluten-free birthday cake. Bring that into this moment as you breathe in your breath. And feel it on the exhale too. Continue to breathe here. Speak within your own heart, speak within your own mind. Literally just affirm to yourself. Just be like, I am grateful for this breath. This breath that brings in new prana, that brings in new energy, that fuels this spaceship, that allows my heart to beat, that allows my eyes to see, that allows me to feel, to learn, to grow, and to love. Continue here just for one more moment, and then we're going to shift our gratitude just a little bit. If you notice your mind wandering, that's okay. That's a part of the practice. Gently bring it back. You actually want it to wander that way so you can experience what it's like to bring it back. So again, gratitude for your breath. Put your hands on your heart. In this moment, I want you to connect with the gratitude that you have for your heart. When was the last time you actually expressed gratitude for your heart? Both the physical heart and the energetic heart, the chakra itself. This heart that allows you to, again, to experience the dynamic nature of this reality, that fuels the engine of this spaceship, that allows you to wake up every morning for a new experience. Reflect on your gratitude for your heart, and just reflect on your gratitude for simply being alive right now. How deep can you go with that? How deep can this experience be for you? Imagine, this is a little bit peculiar, but imagine this, it's just kind of coming to me. Imagine, purely for the sake of a story, that you at one point experienced something outside of this life, even though there is only life. Imagine for a day that you were dead. Not in a morbid way, but just in a way where, you spent 24 hours just kind of floating around the astral, seeing things. And it was pretty cool. It had some perks to it too. But within that moment, imagine that there was a part of you that was just like, oh man, like, I really wish I could get back in that body. Like, there was so much more that I wanted to do. Like, I don't want it to be over yet. There's so much more. I want to hug my dog one more time. I want to touch my feet to the grass again. I want to feel the sun. I want to eat that gluten-free cake we were talking about. I want to hug my partner. I want to create things with my hands. I want to share my voice. I want to inspire people. I want to create stories. I want to create memories. And now imagine what it would feel like if this was your experience, but then you woke up the next day and it was a surprise for you. Imagine what that would feel like, where if suddenly things just kind of like as if you just kind of fell asleep and you thought that you would never come back, and then suddenly you wake up in your own bed and you look at your hands and you touch your own skin and you touch your own face and you feel the breath within your lungs. And you can feel like just like this immense wave of emotion, and maybe you're feeling it right now. Tap in, bring yourself to that space if you choose. Imagine that you came back and suddenly you realize something that you never realized before. It was right there the entire time. You're reminded of just how precious and grateful you are to simply be able to experience this life in this body, to wake up each day. Feel that. And let that emotion be a reflection of your gratitude, and let your gratitude be a reminder of the deep love that you still have to share with this world, because your story is far from over. Even when it's over, it's not over. But imagine that you woke up today and you were given that gift of life. For a moment, you thought you wouldn't have had it back, and now here it is. What does that feel like? What would you do differently today? Would you appreciate all the little things a little bit more? And imagine you like wake up out of bed and you look out the window and you see the sun, you see the trees, you hear the birds. You're so grateful. Oh my God, this life is so psychedelically beautiful. And it's been here all along. Bring that gratitude into your heart now. Do not wait for this to actually be the story you experience, but allow this story to bring you into this space so that you can experience this gratitude right now. Do not wait until you lose something to realize how much you actually appreciated it. Appreciate it now, understanding that this life is transient. The anicca existence, anicca meaning impermanence. So imagine yourself even just washing your hands. Imagine the water rolling around your hands. Do you feel the water? Imagine splashing the water on your face. Do you feel the coolness? The sensations? Imagine just drinking water. You're just like, oh my God, this is amazing. Imagine yourself outside. Imagine the feeling of dirt underneath your toes. Imagine seeing a butterfly fly past you. Imagine just spending time with those who you love. Whatever you choose to imagine, let it bring you back to this deep, deep, deep reminder of how grateful you are to be alive. I guarantee you that there are other souls out there that are very, quote unquote, jealous of the fact that you are alive and they are still waiting. And not to say jealous is the right word, but something close to that, where they're just like, dude, you're so lucky, man. Like, live that life on behalf of all of us. Like, please, please, please. Realize that there's almost like a really long waiting line. Like, this life is almost like a super popular ride at an amusement park, and you've been on it. You've been on it for like 18, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But you look down and you see there's this huge freaking lineup for people still waiting to get on. What would it feel like if you're waiting in that line and you're watching people on that ride? You'd be like, oh man, like, oh, I really want to get on that ride. Well, you're on it right now. Feel the excitement, feel the joy, feel the bliss, feel the love. Experience it while you're still on it. Be open to what it has to share with you. A few more loop-de-loops, couple turns, corkscrews, views like never before. Highs, lows, ups, downs. Exhilarating. Something that makes you want to grab the hand of the person you're sitting next to. A shared journey. Beautiful. So whatever it takes, whatever story leads you to that place of gratitude, allow it. Bring your awareness back to your heart. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Fill your cup with this gratitude. Let it be encoded into your cells. Let it shine through. Make a promise today that you will experience life with a little bit more gratitude. Look at the things that you probably would have looked past. Look at the tree bark. Look at the branches. Look at the trees. Look at the leaves. Look at your own hands. Look at your loved ones. Look at the sky. Look at the sun. This is a gift. Receive it. Filling your heart with that gratitude, filling your entire body, your entire energetic field with that gratitude. You guys are doing beautiful. And again, you carry this with you. You inspire others. You remind them as well. You help them awaken within this sleepwalking that they may be in. So many people, they're just kind of going along within the matrix. But we have a role and a duty to just be able to remind people of how grateful this experience is, how much of a gift it is. And then as we do that, we invite them to celebrate. We invite them to be a part of this celebration. And that is why we do that. That is why we cultivate gratitude within ourselves. For our own celebration, but to invite others into the celebration as well. Take a couple more breaths here and then we'll conclude this part of the meditation. Create that promise for yourself that moving forward from today, you're going to be just a little bit more grateful. Just a little bit. Maybe a lot. Feel it in your heart. Carry it forward. Share it with others. That is the gift. Couple more inhale, exhales. Take your time. Feel what this feels like right now. Release your hands from your chest. Straighten up your spine. Emanate that gratitude out through your field, through your actions, your words, all the things you are, all the things you have yet to do. Beautiful. Gently, when you are ready, slowly you can open your eyes, return your awareness back to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Sweet. That was really good, guys. For those of you who might just be joining in, we just did like a super powerful gratitude meditation. Sorry, I just gotta readjust the cameras here. My table is a little bit wobbly. Oh, it might actually fall. Yeah, that's gonna fall over. There we go. Okay, cool. Let me just readjust the cameras here. Sweet. So yeah, if you guys want to let me know afterwards, send me a DM. What are you grateful for, you know? Let me know how that made you feel. Awesome. Thank you guys again so much for being here. For those of you just jumping in now, hey Peace Monkey, hey Angel Face, hey Mario, hey Brian. Thank you guys so much for being here. Awesome. And for those of you on YouTube, please leave your comments. I do see the comments afterwards. And for those of you on Facebook, leave your comments as well. And I do check those out afterwards as well. So again, with that said, let's move into our chakra practice meditation. We'll wrap this up in about 10 minutes. Again, with the chakra practice meditation, we're going to go through this same way that we've been doing before. Instead of going through like each one 3 times, we're going to go through consecutively. Actually, do we want to do it? Yeah, let's go through it consecutively. We'll try that again, and if we want to change it up next time, that's fine. We'll go through it in order, in sequence. So each correlating chakra has a correlating mantra, has a correlating virtue. By focusing on the sound, it allows us to bring forth the virtue into our current perception of awareness. It allows us to bring it into our field. It allows us to strengthen it. It allows us to align with it. Each chakra is like a portal that receives information beyond the present moment, part of your energetic body. It attaches to your inspiration, your intuition, your foresight. By working on this practice, it allows you to open yourself up into more of your natural superhuman abilities. Pretty cool stuff. That's why we do it. So do this as much as you can on a regular basis. That's exactly why we do this. You can think of this as a bit of an experiment. You are your own experiment. How this will affect you, you decide. Take notes. You'll notice synchronicity increasing. You'll notice gratitude increasing. You'll notice flow increasing. So with that said, we'll start off with the brow, work through each one. I'm going to hit upon these real quick. And then from there, we'll wrap up the broadcast. And again, if you're looking for the cheat sheet on this, please feel free to just send me a direct message. You can also find the 2-hour lecture at paradigmshiftcentral.com, which is, again, more information about this based on the Gnostic teachings. So, brow chakra. The sound is E. The virtue is serenity. Throat chakra. The sound is A. The virtue is justness, wise action. Heart chakra. The sound is O. The virtue is compassion, love, inspiration. Solar chakra. The sound is U. The virtue is temperance, willpower. Pulmonaries. The sound is Ah. The virtue, gratitude, connection with our ancestors, feeling the ancestors' hands on our shoulders. Sacral. The sound is The virtue is chaste, chastity, sexual energy, cultivation, sexual energy, healthy relationship with that energy, using it as vitality, creating with it. Root chakra, patience. The sound is s, connecting to the earth, branches above, full rainbow bridge. That's it. Let's get right into this. And again, just encouraging you to return to this practice. And if you want to get more information on that, be sure to check out the lecture when you can. And that will give you like more insight. And then you can return to this with like more. So let's do it together. We'll move through each one. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So starting with the brow chakra, as we do this, focus on the virtue of serenity. Serenity being peace. Feel the vibration, feel the sound, visualize any colors that you want within this space. Feel what it feels like to just be present within this experience. So deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. We're doing this together. You guys are awesome. This is all just practice, leveling up together. Go team. Shifters and light guardians unite. Deep, gentle exhale on your own. Big exhale. Big inhale together. The sound E. E. Throat chakra, the sound A. Inhale. A. Heart chakra, the sound O. Compassion. Take a second to breathe here. Again, reminder, if you're not totally familiar with the virtues, even just focus again on like the presence of the mantra itself. Just be present in that feeling, in that practice, in that sound. Moving into our pulmonaries, the sound is ah, focusing on gratitude, gratitude for our ancestors. Together, deep inhale. Beautiful. Solar, the sound is U. Deep inhale. Sacral, sound is M. Inhale. Root, sound S. Patience. Beautiful. Take another breath here. Right back to the top. Go through it again. Twice more. You guys are doing great. Again, this is like exercise. This is like the same way you like lift weights and everything like that. You do reps, you do exercise, you do repetitions. This is that for the energy body. So, brow chakra, we'll move through it together. Deep inhale, exhale. Close your eyes if you want. Connect your digits, your thumb and your index if you want. Together. Deep inhale. Inhale, exhale on your own. We'll just take a breath here. Get ready for it. Exhale just on your own. Deep inhale. Inhale, throat. Inhale, heart. Inhale, pulmonaries. Inhale, solar. Inhale, sacral. Inhale, root. Once more, we'll do it again. Again, you can almost kind of find yourself here, almost kind of like going into like, you're not really thinking, you're just kind of doing it. And in the entire sequence, you're in just like this meditative state. And it allows us to just kind of go from one to the next. And eventually you're going to get so good at this, you'll be able to do this on your own. You'll be walking down the street and you'll be like, A, E, O, A, U, S. Do it in the shower. Do it while making breakfast. The more you do it, the more you'll be open to be able to receive the benefits of the experience. It's all just science. Together, deep inhale, exhale on your own. No mantra, just exhale. Put your hand to your chakras if you want. Deep inhale together. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, pulmonary. Inhale, solar. Inhale, sacral. Inhale, root. Keep your eyes closed here. Visualize this like rainbow bridge activated from your root to your crown and above. The energetic field, imagine it just being strengthened with these rainbow colors. Harmonic frequencies. You are a harmonic being. Very simply put, I'll remind you about this next time. Doing these mantra practices, this is like tuning our instrument, tuning our violin. As we tune it, we allow ourselves to be able to play better music. More in tune, more aligned with the frequency we wish to share. Just take a couple more breaths here. Observe what your body feels like. You may be feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit more open, a little bit more grateful, a little bit more like a cosmic badass that you are. This is part of your superhero training. Take a couple breaths here. Feeling that power, feeling that energy, feeling that love. Gently open your eyes, bring your awareness back to the space around you. Awesome. Good job, everyone. Thank you again. You guys did great. Wonderful practice. And again, you can kind of think of this like, this is, again, very much like an experiment. in a sense. What happens when more and more of us get into the habit of starting our days with intention, starting our days with routine? How does that affect the bigger story? Again, one person can make a big difference. So by me doing this, I inspire you to continue to bring that inspiration with you out into the world. Bring more patience, more calmness, more gratitude into the world. Let it be contagious. Let other people be able to receive the gifts of your presence simply by taking the time to tune your instrument. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to others. That is part of our responsibility of being cosmic citizens. So, awesome, awesome. Thank you everybody so much for being here. Again, tune in tomorrow, Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be going live at that time. And no broadcast on Thursday. That's part of our new schedule. But you can also turn in Thursday evening at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our live Synergy Circle. That's when myself and other leading members of the community come together to talk about the ways we're shifting consciousness, share inspiration, wisdom, insight, documenting it from that end of things. So really looking forward to being able to check out that. And of course, you can check out last week's recording, which I encourage you to do just to be able to stay in sync with the story. And you can do that at paradigmshiftcentral.com. Again, go there, join our public live chat if you want to be able to connect deeper with myself and the team. You can also download the mobile app to be able to get more navigation and also notifications. And of course, encouraging you to support on Patreon when you're able to with a monthly micro donation of your choice. Again, you can kind of think of these broadcasts. If you're doing these at a community center, there'd be like a little donation box at the door. So please leave your support in that donation box when you're able to do so. It can be today, it can be a month from now. Totally cool. It's all relative. So thank you again. We'll wrap it up with a little bit of eye gazing here. So, how does it feel to be here and now? How does it feel to be reminded of the wow that is within every moment? That is the heart of who we are. That is the gratitude that we have anchored from the wisdom of the ancient stars. But remember this, is that the stars that we see, is that the stars who are inside of us, the stars that we have always been. For the wisdom of the ancients is not something far away, but it is right here within our chest and within our mind. It is the very soul in which we play this game within this reality. This opportunity to level up, this way to change the world by filling the peace within our cup. So go out there and share your love, share the inspiration that you are, help others remind themselves of the truth of the stars. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. It's an honor, as always, to be able to be here. If you're watching this in the future on Facebook, please send me a direct message. If you haven't already connected to my profile, let me know if you want the cheat sheet for the chakra things. This is basically what the cheat sheet looks like. It's like an image that has like all of the chakras and like the correlating virtues and the sounds. So super easy to use. And again, check out the 2-hour lecture about the chakras if you want more info on that. And yeah, ParadigmShiftCentral.com. Join the public live chat when you want. Follow me on Instagram at Mystic Spiderman. Subscribe at YouTube.com/SkullBabylon. Tune in for our next broadcast. As always, go out there, kick some butt, practice that gratitude, and have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you so much for sharing in this with me together, and I love you. See you in the future. Much love. Keep it shifty. Peace and wholeness. Smash that like button. Yeah, leave your comments. Your feedback's important. Thanks again, guys. See you soon.